So, you may be wondering, who the hell's that?
I'm wondering that too.
Who are you?
Who am I?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Why are you in this room?
Well, the door was open, and I thought, hello, a couple of handsome chaps in here.
Can you do me a favour?
Yeah, mate.
Shut the door. Tom. So, this is Joe, a.k.a. Jonathan, a.k.a. Dusty Joe, with an E.
Go with that.
AKA
Yeah, with an E. Yeah.
the J-Dog.
Not
Hello.
anything else.
What's anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So names for online only.
Yeah. Oh, you're OnlyFans, of course, yeah.
Only controllers. Yeah.
Only controllers. World's weirdest fetish.
It's got to be out there. We need to start marketing
dear.
it immediately.
We absolutely have to. So, welcome to another Dusty Chat. We have a new member. His name is Dusty Joe.
Hello.
He's quite bald.
That's where the dust collects on top.
Do you like the way we're in order? Follically.
Follically. Oh, dizzle.
Sorry, guys.
Brad.
He's discriminating against us.
We'll take some of it later.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Be like shaving a baby.
An extremely hairy, almost 40-year-old
Young
baby.
and hippie baby.
Well developed baby.
You up, Mum? Got any milk?
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway. We are here for a Dusty Chat, not a Dusty take the piss out of everyone. We thought we'd cover 3 topics today for your enjoyment, obviously, and for ours, because we enjoy talking about games and all that shiz, all that jazz. Our first topic is going to be...
Big one at the moment. Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah,
The price hike.
that is a bit of a controversial topic, as you all know. We each have slightly differing opinions on the matter. I mean, it's crap. Basically.
Put it
straight
bluntly.
to the point.
I think Jack agrees. Joe has a slightly different take, though.
So, I agree with the fact that the price hike, as it happened, was, not a good idea. Obviously, it's not long. How long ago was it that they actually increased the price up to the $15.99?
It weren't a lot.
Wasn't that-
weren't a lot? Sorry, wasn't
that
a
long ago,
time
was it?
Sorry, yeah.
Nah.
So that to go from a price increase immediately jump to another price increase and try and flog it as here's the new features when it's really not much more than it already was to a degree.
Yeah,
That
fair.
I don't agree with. But my argument against it, and it's kind of more of a devil's advocate type thing. If you look at the value of how much you would pay for day one games based on how they've been released on Xbox Game Pass, I think that it's still an incredible value for money if you are the kind of person who's going to play these monthly games
Yes,
from day one
yeah,
or would be buying them day one.
I completely agree.
So what's your sorry, go on.
No, go on.
What's your base price for a new game now? At least
60.
60 quid?
Well, having said that, Metroid Prime 4 is 50.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised at
Done
that.
Nintendo?
Yeah. So it depends on the game.
Because Mario Kart was like 75, wasn't
Oh
it?
God, yeah. Wow.
But
yeah.
Metroid is like a tenner cheaper at least on the Nintendo. I think you could get it cheaper elsewhere, but on a Nintendo site, it's like a good £10-15 cheaper than Mario Kart.
I think the good thing about Metroid Prime 4 with the Nintendo site in particular, and I know we're veering slightly off topic, £65 you get the physical game, art cards, a desk mat, and a keyring. So anyway, sorry, back onto Xbox topic. I think the price hike it's acceptable if you're the sort of person that has the time to complete these new games on a monthly basis. And I mean, not everyone does. I mean, me, for example, I don't really have the time to do that. Having said that, there was a little bit of a loophole that I took advantage of whilst it was open. It's now closed, unfortunately, guys. But if you got 3 years of EA Play to the tune of £60 to £20 a year from Argos, cash that in, and then bought 1 month of Game Pass, it would allow you to convert the whole lot to 13 months of Game Pass Ultimate. So I did that about a month ago before this price hike, and boy, am I glad I did. because I've got 13 months of all these new releases without paying a penny more than £72, I think it was in total.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you, like, there is value there. But, I mean, for me, I'd rather spend 30, 40, 50, 60 quid every now and then, maybe 2-3 times a year.
On the odd game.
Because
Yeah.
that's what I have time to play, really.
For me as well, because it's I enjoy a game and put it down, whereas obviously you two are a bit more, your physical collections and such like that.
Yeah.
So for me, even looking at 2025 alone, Doom, Indiana Jones, Claire Obscure,
There's been some
Avowed,
bangers this year.
if you took all of those, that's already, nearly 250 quid. And that's
Yeah.
barely even the first few months. So, another 20 quid and I've already gone over the price that I
Yeah.
would have paid
True.
for the annual membership.
Plus, you've got the online play thrown in. Plus, you've got the back catalogue of games that you can dive into anytime you want. So, for you, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. But like you
Absolutely.
said, it is that whole thing of, actually, I'd be interested to check out what the metric is for how long a game stays on Game Pass. Because like you said, it's great if you're playing it, but if you can't complete it,
It's a
True.
bit like Netflix, isn't it?
It is. Some games leave, don't they?
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm dead against it. I thought I had Game Pass throughout COVID when it was it like $10.99.
What a ridiculously good deal that was.
Yeah, I
by the
know,
way.
like-
yeah.
like it.
The thing is,
Unbelievable
I get
value.
the fact that they didn't have quite as many major releases on it. Like now, when you get Call of Duty on it, you think like you told you that 5 years ago that would be ridiculous. You know? But I think when it was like $10.99, and obviously you get live with that as well. I thought I was happy to pay that, and then it went up $15.99, wasn't it?
yeah.
Still pretty good.
It's not bad, but then I thought I weren't playing half as many of the games they were offering because I already completed all the ones I wanted to play anyway.
Yeah, fair.
So the ones that they were left on there were just like, it's not really for me. And then in the end, I thought I'm not really playing online half as much because there wasn't at the time like a Call of Duty or anything where we were all playing it together and that.
Yeah, fair play.
So then I just cancelled it. But what I do now is I do the old, the cheap 01 Game Pass Core. $6.99 a month. I'd happily pay that. I think you get a handful of games with it. But I'd happily pay $6.99 because if there was any games that were on Game Pass I really wanted, I would buy it on disc anyway, which I did last year with Black Ops,
Yeah.
Indiana
yeah.
Jones and that.
You're doing that this year with Black Ops 7, aren't you?
Yeah, I just sort of, anyone like, what do you want for Christmas? Just give me that. Don't worry about it. And then, because I don't think I'll get the full benefit of having Game Pass Ultimate, because I'll be basically paying for a very expensive live membership.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense,
So,
mate.
and like you said, get the odd 2 or 3 major releases a year, and you're still spending less than Game Pass Ultimate anyway. But for people like Joe, obviously it makes sense because you just steam through the back catalogue and then you've sort of your quid's in, aren't you?
I mean, that's another great point as well, because I only got my Xbox switching over from PlayStation at the beginning of this year, I think it was. Can't even remember. But in that time, signing up to Game Pass. Hello. Signing up to Game Pass, I had the whole previous back catalogue to work through. I've played them before, but I smashed again through all the Halos. Regret doing some of the later ones. But,
What do you mean, Joe?
it's just
Infinite.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Halo open world. Yeah, that's great.
Fuck right, Halo.
Then, yeah, smashed through all the Halos. There was the Gears of War. Obviously, we played some of that
Oh,
together and
God,
stuff
yeah.
like.
What a
So,
co-op
so
game.
there was like, in terms of value for money for me, I had all these new releases plus the back catalogue to work through. So, value for money was a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
All day long.
I think
Excuse me.
really with the money side of it, I would argue that 20 quid flat is a monthly like good price. Because the other thing I've heard whispers of as well is that I think it was another YouTube. You guys know the YouTuber, Gaming. I'll show you another video.
Sorry,
So,
Sorry, bro.
so one of the videos that he talked about was with regards to sort of Game Pass. So the way they work is it's sort of had a definition of like, if you've got a game and you know it's going to be successful, don't go to Game Pass, because you'll be able to make your money with your own independent
Yeah, absolutely.
pushing of the game and stuff like that. Whereas if you've got a game and you think it's going to be good, but I don't know if we're going to hit the demographic, you go to Game Pass, and obviously everyone's going to play it because it's there for the thing, for the within the subscription.
That's a very good point, actually, because like if you're not overly confident on your product, I mean, not to say like, that you think your own product's rubbish, but if you know the market well enough to know that this might not hit the ground running like other franchises, like COD, for example, is almost an instant seller. Well, it is an instant seller. You know, that makes perfect sense, like to release it on Game Pass and give the people the opportunity that otherwise wouldn't buy it to play it anyway and build up a reputation that way. But the only slight issue with that, I guess, excuse me, is monetization later on.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's monetization later on down the line. Will these games end up having microtransactions on them or not?
Yeah,
A lot
I
of them
think.
do, don't they?
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of indie developers who are now
yeah, definitely, yeah.
coming back into the market, completely sick of these, AAA developers who are trying to milk everyone. Prime example, one of my favourite games from this year, I'll probably bring up later, Claire Obscure, was absolutely phenomenal. I'm an RPG fanatic. I love my turn-based RPGs. And that redefined the genre, brought it back. It was incredible, graphically, story, mechanics for the combat, everything. And that was a small French development team. And
French, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
thought they were
the
British.
soundtrack's phenomenal. And tiny team, and I reckon if
I
they
heard that as Tiny Tim. Sorry.
Tiny Tim, and they didn't release it for Christmas. No, so
God bless her. Every copy sold.
if they'd because turn-based RPGs haven't hit the market well in recent years. Obviously, you've had stuff like Sea of Stars that have then brought things back, but without that confidence, I think if there's a sequel to Claire Obscure, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't hit Game Pass the next time because they've already got people going.
The momentum's already there.
It's
isn't
already
it?
there.
Yeah,
They're ready to go, and people would shell
makes
out for
perfect
it.
sense. Yeah, no, I quite agree, and I can't really add to that. That's a perfect summary, to be fair.
It did make me laugh, though, going back to that announcement video, and it was almost like we're doing you guys a favour.
Yeah,
And it was like
we're
they-
improving Game Pass so much.
They brought in loads of different tiers now of Game Pass, whereas before it used to just be Game Pass Core and Ultimate.
Yeah, you've
And
got
now it's like Game Pass Flamboyant, Game Pass this,
Game Pass Express.
Yeah, Game Pass. Let's take your money but give you fewer games and stuff like that. And I thought, and I'm watching it, and I was like dumbfounded watching it, thinking, so what's new? Like,
Do you know
and
what was very telling in that
they
announcement?
didn't announce the price.
But Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, was not in the video at all. They got some poor unknown Xbox employee to do the announcement
sort of
because
like-
they knew the backlash.
Threw her to the hounds.
Literally, the poor girl. Yeah, Phil Spencer's in the underground somewhere going, "Oh my god, it's
Playing
my
Battlefield
backlash."
6 in real life.
But the fact they didn't have the price in the video. Can you imagine?
Yeah, because you think
Can you
like
imagine?
you think it was like you're bringing in all these new tiers, and it was like, why can't you tell us the prices there and then? We had to go online to see it, and then I got an email come through saying, "Oh, Game Pass is changing." It just went boom, 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 all the pricing, and I just thought, but
Nah.
it's like Netflix on steroids. That price, isn't it? It's like you can't. I think 15 quid at a push, yeah. Because if you really do cane the Xbox and you get your monies out of it, but yeah, we're 20 plus a month, you just think, yeah.
Yeah, anything
when-
post 20.
I remember I missed the days when you used to go in Game Station and you used to get the scratch card for Xbox Live for 12 months. It was 40 quid.
Yeah, $39.99.
And you paid that.
Yeah.
You paid that up front, and you were good for a year. All right, you did get games of gold. Do you remember that? You got
Yes,
2-3 games
yeah.
a month, and I was happy with that because every now and then, all right, most of the time you think, oh, what the hell's that game? It was some game you've never heard of before.
But it was free.
It was free. You'd give it a go, but you couldn't moan about it.
Yeah.
It could be the biggest load of crap going, but then you thought, well, I didn't have to pay for this.
Yeah.
And then, but then every now and then you got a bit of a, cheeky little banger in there. You thought, blimey, that was all right. Then you got that. So you got, 40 quid a month. And you got, 2 a month, 24 games free a year. And you thought, that was good value for money. But now it's sort of like, everything now is just sort of like everyone's jumped on the bandwagon of microtransactions. They're in that sort of
Oh dear.
game wise. It's just all about a lot of it now is all about just rinsing you like.
Live service. Every game company now wants to make their game a live service, rather than have a game with a story that's all on the disc that you can play through, and then you get extra content later down the line. It's it's season 1, season 2, season 3.
I hate
it's
it.
like, just give me a complete game.
Yeah.
Give me a game that's polished and finished that I can play from start to finish, and give me some DLC later on at an additional cost if you want. I don't mind paying a bit extra if the DLC's worth it.
Yeah,
Like-
my thing on that is I've got no problem with DLC for cosmetics. If it's got nothing to, if I want flipping Snake from Metal Gear Solid in a pink tutu, and you want me to pay $2.99 for it, fine, because I don't really want Snake in a pink tutu, but someone out there does, and I'm talking to you. But
No judgment.
yeah, if your kink's your kink, you crack on. But when it became things like, I hate to slate it because it's one of my favourite franchises, but Super Smash Brothers, when it started becoming, what was it, $5.99 per
money.
character, or
Yeah,
something
it
like
was
that?
it was a lot of money
Multi-pack
per
and
character. Yeah.
like all of us veterans remember the old Smash Bros, even Melee, where the whole process of
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah.
you have to leave the console on for 40 hours till
You
Mewtwo
unlock the
appears.
character.
Like, yeah. Oh, smash through this mode properly, and then flashes up a new challenger. Oh, I've unlocked Kirby or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
you're absolutely right.
Like it gave you a thing for
Incentive.
It rewarded you for your efforts and stuff.
Yeah, because you think about it, Smash Bros. Ultimate, that was one of the more expensive games on the Switch. That has never gone down in price. And then you think, once you've got the game and the DLC, because there was 2 character packs, which were like, what, 25 quid
Yeah.
each, something like that. And then the Piranha Plant was separate. You had to buy, which is another 4 or 5
Couple
quid.
quid, yeah.
So you think, when you got the whole lot, when you bought everything, you're clearing 100 quid.
And I hate
On one
myself
ga-
that
I
I
know.
bought all the
Yeah,
We all did it.
We all did it. We all bought the DLC.
We're part of the problem.
The thing. Go on, Jack.
But
Sorry.
the thing is, it's like,
It's just frustrating, isn't it?
it's annoying, but flip side of things, all right, yeah, they've really kind of had our pants down on that. But that game will last for life now. That Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'd say that's the best Smash Bros. Yet.
But it's just a complete package. It's every level, I think, or most levels. There's only a handful.
The
aren't
roster, the complete
roster,
roster,
yeah.
like, was it over 70 characters?
Come
I
on.
think?
there? Yeah.
My only pet peeve with it is them getting rid of a campaign.
I know.
Subspace
Yeah.
Emissary
That was so
in Melee
good.
was phenomenal.
Side-scrolling adventure,
Yeah.
like wow.
What was the
Absolutely
one on?
brilliant.
Was that the one on Brawl?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
quite long. As
It
well,
was.
wasn't
no,
It was
hang on.
fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Subspace
what was the
Brawl,
Melee
yeah.
one? Melee had a story one as
Yeah,
well,
when you
didn't it?
fought the glove. At the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't as in depth as Brawl's.
Nah.
one,
No,
though.
it was
It was-
more challenging. Type
Yeah,
thing, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, there
Smacking
weren't-
Yoshi's about.
I don't think there. Yeah. I don't think there was I don't think there was a story to it. Whereas
Subspace
did have
Emissary.
a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And on that topic, actually, World of Light in Smash Bros. Ultimate, I really dislike it as a
You
game
didn't
mode.
like it? I've done it. It took me a long while doing it.
The thing is, there's nothing special about it. It's just individual battles that you would otherwise play online or with your friends, with slightly different characteristics for each opponent, and you sometimes play the same people over and over
Oh, it
again.
was. Yeah,
It was repetitive.
I get that.
And the whole spirits thing, I mean, do me a favour. I don't
yeah,
care.
gotta be
I don't
trophies.
get any time for that. Like, I've got no time for it at all. It was just shallow. If I had to describe Smash Bros. Ultimate in one word, in terms of the single player element of it anyway, it's shallow. It's just spirits and modifiers, and it's just like, well, it's not me. Like, a lot of people, the kids love that sort of thing nowadays, like
Buffs.
perks and
Get your buffs.
all that
But-
sort of crap. But
What a theme tune.
yeah, theme tune is banging, to be fair. Yeah.
That is cracking.
But yeah, so we've sort of diverted off the Game Pass
So
topic
is
a
that
bit.
the game Pass wrapped up?
Yeah, I guess so. But
Game Pass. Meh.
in a nutshell, yeah, I mean, good value for some, rip off for a lot of others.
Didn't it,
so-
the website crash because so many
Yes,
people were...
so many people
Yes,
were trying to
I
cancel
loved
that
that.
the website crashed.
But that's the thing, isn't
Oh,
it? So
dear.
I saw a poll on some gaming media site, Can't remember the name. And it was something like 50% of people were saying that they're like cancelled. Only 10 to 20% had said like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. So surely Microsoft to take a hit and go, all right, well, now this isn't financially worth it. So
we might have been wrong on this one, boys.
yeah. So once Phil Spencer comes out of the bunker, like, is it safe yet? Like, yeah.
Is it over?
Are the peasants paying? Like, yeah, we'll see.
You know what? It is that attitude, though.
Out
It's
of the
absolutely that
bunker,
attitude.
and straight into the gulag.
1v1 Spencer. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to give you, Spencer. We're going to give you. I don't know. I was going to make a funny joke and then my mind went blank. We're not giving you a weapon in the gulag. You're going to have to use your bare hands. Because that's what you're doing to us. You're making us fight for good gaming times.
Isn't it? That old, well, it's a vampire adage, isn't it? If as a vampire, you should never bleed your victims dry so that you can feed on them another day.
Yeah,
and that's the exact thing they're doing.
That is
now.
a great analogy.
It is, isn't it?
That is a great analogy.
And that's what they're doing.
A lot of parasites don't kill their prey.
Yep, exactly.
You know, like.
But yeah,
I'm
give
not
us
saying
back our blood.
I'm not saying Xbox are parasites, or am I?
I mean,
It's very parasitic what they're doing, isn't it?
you're not far off, Jack.
Yeah.
And on that rather depressing bombshell, we're going to move on to our next topic. Are we doing Game of the Year first, or are we doing
Can do, yeah.
side-scrolling beat-em-ups? Maybe we should end on Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, side-scrolling beat-em-ups, all three of us big fans. And for quite some time now, there seems to have been a massive resurgence in the genre. Kickstarted, I do believe, by the popularity of Streets of Rage 4, which was released in 21, I think, during lockdown.
It was lockdown. I remember it. Yeah.
And ever since then, there's been, side-scrolling beat-em-ups released pretty much multiple times a year since now. I love it. I love it. It's so good.
I'm that guy. Sorry, I'm that guy. My only beef with Streets of Rage, and tell me I'm a naughty man.
Naughty man.
I was going to say a rude word. I was like, I'll say naughty man instead. I miss Streets of Rage where they were cops. Now that they're like bursting fire out their hands and summoning lightning and stuff, that's my only beef. I miss the old Streets of Rage. You push a button, police car would come in and launch a rocket.
Well, I hate to rain on your parade, Joe, but Axel's been shooting fire from his hand since Streets of Rage 2.
That's when I didn't like it.
But I get what you mean.
Other than that,
but,
God, the soundtrack.
Streets of Rage 4 soundtrack. Jack has it on vinyl.
Yeah, you can't get it now.
Really?
Do you not?
I don't think you can. I got it.
On that.
I got a voucher, an Amazon voucher at work.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And
It was like 65 quid, wasn't it? For the
I think I
soundtrack?
got about £100 Amazon voucher because it was like something to do with work. And I looked on my wish list and I thought, I can't justify paying 65 quid anyway. Well, that's guilt-free money. And I went bang. And it turned up in like a big a box set. And I think, is it 3 or 4 discs? But either way, it's like, I'd say it's one of the best soundtracks, like original soundtracks, not like a licensed one for a game, because it's just every song. And then what I like about it, because you complete Streets of Rage so many times because you have to do it with each character to get more unlockables.
Get all the content, yeah.
And it ends up being ingrained in your mind. When you do hear that soundtrack, you know exactly what level it is. You know what boss level it's for.
Absolutely.
And and it come with big art cards as well. Amazing. And it's
comes with art cards. Like vinyl size. Oh, you can frame them.
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
Oh,
but that was done by
Limited
Run Games. That
the soundtrack.
release, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Not like they released it through Limited Run, because on the artwork it just says Limited Run at the bottom.
Keep a hand on that.
But
But yeah, I had the soundtrack of my ringtone for the longest time.
Yeah.
It's just crikey, amazing.
The intro music to the title sequence.
But the art style, absolutely phenomenal. The gameplay was so smooth. I remember when we played it though. Didn't we work out we could combo people into the wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were racking up like 578 hit
never dropped down, would
combos.
they?
It was so good. I mean, on the art style, because when number 4 was sort of announced and sort of shown off, a lot of people were a bit put out by the art style. because it wasn't pixel art.
Yeah, but
Excuse me, but I love it. I think it's the natural progression for a game like Streets of Rage to go from pixel art to what it is, like Streets of Rage 4, what it is. I think that's the perfect progression, the perfect evolution.
yeah, because it's proper sort of
the genre.
like it's not cell shaded, is it?
It's like cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like 90s cartoon
But it's
Yeah.
like
aesthetic.
HD at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's pinpoint sharp, pin sharp.
that-
Yeah,
When I played that game, it's just so like it captured everything.
yeah.
About like a side scroll and beat 'em up, and yeah,
That was another one, wasn't it? With no DLC, you unlocked different
No,
characters.
Mr.
yes, that's
Nightmare,
right.
wasn't
It was like,
There is DLC for it though.
oh yeah, but the DLC was an entirely new game mode.
It
wasn't
weren't
Yeah.
expensive either.
No.
The DLC, I don't.
No,
think,
no,
was
not
it?
at all. No, I mean, I bought the game on Switch. I've bought it twice now. I bought it digitally when it first came out on the Switch, and then I bought the physical version with the DLC. And even the physical version on the Switch with the DLC was £20.
I might need to interject there.
Go for it.
Only twice, Matt.
Streets of Rage.
You got it on PC as well.
No,
No, you're on about Metroid Dread. Don't you?
no, you've got the collector's edition that you've not opened.
He's right. Oh crap! I forgot about that. I bought it 3 times.
I'll be having that.
So yeah, sorry, I bought it 3
He
times.
don't even know he's got it. I should have just nicked it.
Digital, the collector's edition with the bandana, the CD, the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Came
you're
with a
right.
bandana.
Came with Axel's bandana.
He's not opened it.
It's still sealed.
Mate, don't open it.
No, it's staying sealed. Yeah, you're right.
Crikey.
Jack. Yeah, sorry, but to be fair, like that game deserves it. It was so good,
Yeah,
and
it was really good.
it's kickstarted this whole resurgence with the genre.
Did yours come with a key ring?
I think so.
Yeah, it comes with a Streets of Rage 4 key
Yeah,
ring.
that's it. A little logo keyring. Yeah.
Not a little turkey keyring.
Oh, that would have been
That
so
would've been
cool. Street turkey.
I
Bin
think,
turkey.
I think they did that. Don't quote me on this, but I think when Limited Run Games did a release of it, you got an Axel statue of him doing an uppercut. And then I think you got, I don't know if you did or not, but I think you got a turkey stress toy.
Phenomenal.
A bin turkey.
But yeah, that kind of, that has kicked
dear.
off like a resurgence in side scrollers, because like, it's almost like pretty much whenever there's like a Nintendo Direct or an Xbox showcase, anything like
There's a new one, isn't there?
there's always a sub, but there's so many 8-bit games now.
I love
or
it.
16-bit games.
I
that are,
absolutely
like, on
love
there.
it.
It's almost like it's normal now to get games that look like they were from the 90s now. It's kind of like, I think because people realised how naturally fun and entertaining they were without like, not, it was like minimalist, weren't it? It's like,
Yeah, absolutely.
to
yeah.
look at, there weren't much to it, but the gameplay, you got absolutely everything out of it.
Absolutely.
Like, and they encouraged you all to be sat together playing it on one screen.
Yeah, that's one thing that's been lost, which I feel that side-scrolling beat 'em ups has brought back, is that couch co-op experience. Sitting down with your friends, with your family, and just blasting through a game together, all in front of the same. It's okay.
Punch him in the head.
It's all right. All in front of the same screen, and it's just brilliant. Like, I mean, Streets of Rage 4, to our delight, we found out it's a 4-player, 4-player co-op, and it was fantastic playing with 3 of us. I know Rachel
Four
played
of
as well,
us?
didn't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
my wife Rachel played with us as well, and it's just what an experience. Like, because you're all working towards the same goal. There's no bloody microtransactions or unlockables in terms of like increasing your ability. I mean, you can change your moveset and stuff, unlock new moves, but
Show
it
me
was
your
just it wasn't like shallow, like I found not Streets Race, sorry, Smash Bros Brawl was. Like, it was just fantastic, and the music really makes it, and the story's good, and you get like these narrated cut, or not narrated, like subtitled cutscenes, and really fleshed out the game.
And also, they don't mug you off for the price.
Yeah, it's not expensive
'Cause
either.
I think
like-
when I bought Streets of Rage, it was like what, 25 quid, 30
yeah,
quid.
absolutely. It wasn't expensive at all. And that's why Hollow Knight, the new Hollow Knight, which is that's more of a side-scrolling adventure game, but that released for like 20 quid. And it's been a massive
Yeah.
success. And it's on Game Pass.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Day one game.
Yeah, day one Game Pass. So, like,
That's 20 quid sorted there.
the thing is, like, I don't think companies like Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft, EA understand that more people would actually buy them if they were cheaper. You'd actually get more money by decreasing the price of your games, because people just, it ends up being an impulse buy territory. anything around the 20-25 quid mark, if it's a brand new game, bam, I'd buy it because it's impulse buy territory. I haven't got to sit there and think. Whereas with Call of Duty, it's like 75 quid or something. I've got to sit there and think about that. Can I afford that this month? Have I paid the rent? Have I paid the gas or the electric or something? But 25 quid, that's like good.
Yeah, when your game price is close to a week's worth of shopping, like...
Well, not even that now.
Well, you know.
But no, I get what you're saying.
Just,
you're absolutely right.
like it does have to become a consideration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I think the old days when a game was, 40, 50 quid? That was spot on. I mean, obviously you get inflation and stuff like that. But, yeah, I would understand the inflation if the quality continued to increase as well as the years have gone on.
Yes, I agree.
When we're getting games now with day one patches and you get a game released and, prime example, look at Cyberpunk. I loved Cyberpunk, but I played it a long time after it had come out. It had all been patched. It was all clean and fresh and, well, not fresh, but clean and,
I know what you mean,
fixed. Yeah. But people who played it on day
Spiffy.
one, I saw some footage that was just...
Invisible
Oh,
cars.
It was so
stuff,
funny.
Yeah.
'Cause I got it on Christmas Day, and my wife and I had COVID, so we just spent the day doing nothing, playing Xbox and stuff. I booted up Cyberpunk because my mum got me Cyberpunk for Christmas, and I'd be walking down the street, you'd see an NPC, you'd turn around to do what you do in games like that and just punch them or shoot them or something, and they were just gone, disappeared. And then during the first mission, one of the CPU NPCs was upside down in the floor with the legs in the air. It was just it was hilarious.
I mean, it's Cyberpunk. They might have been able to do it.
True. But that actually brings me on to another topic, actually. We will go back onto the proper topic, sorry. But Day 1 DLC is another annoyance. Donkey Kong's a prime example. Well, not quite Day 1 DLC, but the game has been out, a month or two now? 2 months? And there's DLC for it already. You know full well Nintendo kept that to one side to sell separately.
Yeah, 17 quid, isn't it?
I know, it's come on, Nintendo, you're not fooling anyone.
You paid 65 quid for the base game and nigh on 20 quid for the DLC. You know?
They know what they're doing. Nintendo know what they're doing, and it's not only Nintendo doing it. There's loads of other companies, but
it's only been since the Switch 2. Because when the Switch come out, you'd get a new game come out. 45 quid would be like your Zelda, but 40 quid would be or 35 for some games. But Mario games are always about 40 quid. Now, when they did that Nintendo Direct the other week, and it was Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, it's been ported on the Switch. Not the Switch 2, the Switch, and they're selling it for 60 quid. And I'm thinking,
Tragic.
but hold up, that's a Switch 2 price.
For a Switch game.
Well, no, for a Wii game. For Wii games.
Yes.
They're just re-released Wii games.
I know. I mean, I bought it, but
Well, I mean, that's a whole other discussion, and we'll get onto that later, I guess. But
The power of nostalgia.
yeah,
Side scrollers.
Yeah, sorry. So ever since Streets of Rage 4 came out in 2021, I mean, there were side scrollers that were released beforehand, like Castle Crashers, for example. But I feel like Streets of Rage 4 really kicked off this resurgence. I mean, there's been so many good ones. Towerborn. There's been the Turtles games like Shredder's Revenge.
Power Rangers.
Yeah. There's Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, Rita's Rewind. That's
Yeah,
really
Rita's
good.
Rewind and Absolum. There's just so many, and it's just wonderful to have so many games. I mean, like Final Vendetta. You've got
Double Dragon.
Dragon.
They've got a new one coming out as well.
There's a new one coming out, and
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. Oh wow, what a Scott Pilgrim 2, I should say.
And I'm glad they've sped up Scott Pilgrim. The first one's a phenomenal game, but it's slow,
paced,
slow and heavy. Yeah, I mean, we tried playing that together, didn't we? It's like,
it's
blocking's
fun.
key. Like, yeah.
Blocking's key, but I also found that the characters, when you knock them down, stay on the floor too long, and you're sitting there waiting for them to get up.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's an interesting thing as well, because if you look at that range of products within the side-scrolling market, that's a massive aim at 90s kids, isn't it? You know, Power Rangers,
Everything
Turtles.
was a side-scrolling game, wasn't it, in the 90s?
Yeah, so they
what we
know
have.
their market. And then obviously you've got, not only have you got these games that are, making a resurgence with a new format, you've then got completely new types of these games, because Sega are doing new releases, aren't they, with their whole reboot?
Yeah, Golden Axe.
And Streets of Rage,
Yeah.
getting
I
a
can't
sort
wait
of
for that,
well, it's not side-scrolling anymore, is it? They're doing like
It's like a
proper
3D.
beat 'em up, like roaming beat 'em
Yeah,
up, I suppose
yeah,
you call it. Yeah.
Did you guys ever play a game in the arcade on the Dreamcast called Zombie Revenge? I think it was called. So it was like, the 3D Streets of Rage game they're going to be releasing. It's a bit like that, and it's like a 3D plane, and you go around beating up zombies.
Oh, right.
But I mean, sorry, again sidetracking. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving the fact that one of my favourite genres, if not my favourite genre of games / retro games, getting so much love. And again, like for me, a big part of it's the music as well.
Yeah.
Like Streets of Rage is the prime example for it. Like the soundtracks for Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all really good. 3 slightly less so. And I think probably Final Vendetta for me, which is like a Cyclone beat 'em up set in London, I believe.
By Numbskull Games.
Numbskull Games. You will know them for all the merchandise they make as well. But I think it's the Utah Saints do the soundtrack for that game, and it's such a banging soundtrack, and it brings me right back to that nostalgic Sega Mega Drive, SNES, side-scrolling era of just beating people up.
But even Utah Saints, didn't they get popular in like 2008 as well?
I think, yeah.
Like, so yeah, they know their market with these soundtracks and stuff.
I just love it.
Yeah, but
It's just so much fun.
I just remember it was flicking through. I always regularly look on like Amazon and then pre-order games coming up, and I was like, Power Rangers. And I was like on a Switch, and I was like thinking, what's that about? When I looked, and I went like, that's like a 16-bit side-scrolling beat 'em up. And when I went and looked at the trailer, and it had the original theme tune on it, and it's not like the new Power Rangers where they went like Beast, whatever. It's like OG Power Rangers, and I think like they know for one, a side-scrolling beat 'em up is like a proper like 90s genre. Power Rangers, we all grew up with the original series in the 90s.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's almost like they know their market. They're not beating around the bush. It's just like boom, have that, and then because to me, I think 90s gaming's when it really kicked off, because you think like. So what gaming sort of started late 70s with Pong and all that, wasn't it? But no one really had a home console. It was like arcades.
Yeah, nowhere near as popular as gaming. As gaming is today. Yeah,
coming into like the SNES and the Sega Mega Drive.
That's when gaming really became mainstream.
Because you think in the 90s you had Nintendo, PlayStation, Sega, PC gaming sort of started in the 90s.
Command and Conquer.
So you kind of like.
Everything kicked off in the 90s, really.
Yeah, so that's when it really ramped up. So I think that was the best sort of decade for, the kind of...
generation of gamers.
The origin of gaming, for me anyway, because we grew up then. But
the thing that saddens me about that is the fact that so many kids nowadays, they've grown up with microtransactions and DLC and paid content, and none of them know the joy of just getting a game, putting it in your console, and not having to do anything else other than play the game. You haven't got to sign up for an Ubisoft account or an EA account. You haven't got to sign up for a news letter. You haven't got to watch an advert. You can just put your game on and play it.
I think as well, and this is me going in my dad mode. I think that whole microtransaction with kids on stuff like Fortnite breeds
predatory.
Breeds a really unhealthy relationship with money.
So
my
loot boxes.
Well, yeah, but like my nephews. Well, they're a bit older now, but they loved Fortnite. And they would buy... Was it V-Bucks in it? Fortnite? V-Bucks? Oh, for Christmas, I want a 20 quid voucher for V-Bucks. And you're like...
You're getting nothing for that.
And that's the concept, isn't it? Okay, so you've got this cool skin that your character thing in. Why are you buying another one? And then try and explain the concept to a 13-year-old of like, right, your money's gone now. And all you've got back for it is a bit of code.
Yes.
Like,
crap.
Which you don't own, by the way. You read the terms and conditions, you own a license to that, and that's it.
Well, that's the thing that wound me up. When we were playing Black Ops, and they did, one of the updates was a Terminator update, which is like one of my favourite franchises. And I thought, oh my God, so I've managed to get all the unlockables, sort of playing online. The more people you kill, the more unlockables you get.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I got all that. I got like a stupid little charm on my gun, which I would never pay for, don't get me wrong. But then they had the skin of the T100, where you could run around as the T100, and then you could play as Arnie, as a battle ravaged T100.
Yeah, like half his face missing.
Yeah, so I think you got like the twin pack, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'd actually pay for that. That's one skin I'd pay for. I went on it. What was it? What 18? No, it was 20 odd quid.
20
wasn't
odd
it?
quid.
Yeah, for
You
two
have to buy
skins.
COD
Yeah,
points,
yeah.
COD coins or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's another thing. When it's like a skin like that, let's say it's 500 COD points. You can only buy them in packs of 1,000 COD.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
have to
know.
buy more than you have to buy more than you
something
need.
along the lines of like, say it's 700 COD points, but you have to buy them in a pack of 1,000. So you'll always have enough for one, and you'll have a little bit left over, so that you go, well, if I just buy another one, I can
Exactly.
get, yeah, it's so
It's just-
cheeky,
Predatory
so cheeky.
to the nth degree.
I agree with what you say though. It's in a way, it's almost like gambling for kids.
Well, it's loot
Especially when-
boxes, Joe. Like,
Yeah, like
Is that still a thing now? I thought they'd done
no,
away with
loot
it.
boxes is still legal, unfortunately.
I
but
mean,
they're
on FIFA,
FIFA, exactly. I was
Ultimate
going to
Team,
say, yeah, the packs.
and you used to sort of like, I've seen it. Kids would go mad and they'll
mad.
pay so much money on it, and then when the next FIFA comes out, you can't transfer your team over. You've got to
Really?
start all over again. It's EA. They're the worst for it.
I think you'll find in Belgium, I don't know if other European countries have gone ahead, but Belgium have banned loot boxes as far as I'm
Too
aware.
right.
Yeah.
Because it is gambling. Like going back to what you said about teaching kids unhealthy habits. Not only do they not understand the concept of money because they're not getting anything for the money, they think spending money is just okay. You know, they don't get that. You know, most regular humans when they spend money want an actual product, and with loot boxes especially and FIFA Ultimate Team packs, you're teaching a kid to gamble. I want the skin of Ronaldo or something. Get a pack for £4. Oh, I didn't get it. Get a pack for £4. Oh, I didn't get it.
I want the skin of Ronaldo. Jesus, calm
The
down.
real
With a
Ronaldo.
nice Chianti.
Matt's turned into Ed Gein.
Oh, but it is just sad though, like because kids just don't understand. Like
Nah.
teenagers nowadays and kids just don't understand. Like
Do you remember when you were growing up?
gambling.
Right?
We're such old men.
Yeah.
no, the thing is though, but we are.
No, you're right.
But at the same time, we're also looking at it sensibly. Whereas these companies are deliberately exploiting children to make more money.
Do you remember when you were a kid and you'd get birthday money or Christmas money, and you'd go up Romford and you'd go straight into game?
And buy a game.
Especially at Christmas time, there'd be a queue out the door because everyone used to buy a game, and then you'd have like I don't know, say like 50 quid, which you know, when you thought, bloody hell, I'm on top of the world. I own the world now. I've got 50 quid or
I
whatever.
want the world. I want the whole house.
And then you'd go in there and like they'd have like a Boxing Day sale or whatever, and you'd buy a couple of games, and you'd come out and like you were like, that was the best feeling ever.
Buzzing,
You'd come out of
yeah.
a game, and then you'd come home and you'd be looking at the back of the game, and then you're just like scratching
In the
away.
toilet reading the little booklet that was inside.
Yeah, that's something you don't get nowadays.
Inlays.
Nah.
Inlays and books
Well,
and
you two
stuff.
were right, weren't you? If I open up a birthday card and money popped out, my mum was like, I'll take that. That's going in a pot. And you're like, yeah, all right. Crikey.
Yeah, so we kind of went off a bit on a detour on that.
No,
side
but I mean,
scrolling,
it's yeah. Sorry, we keep going back to this state of gaming topic, really, because it is such a sad,
it's a
powerful
it's
topic.
it's a loose chat.
One thing I have
got-
to
Yeah.
hit on, though, from what you've just said, not only going into the shop to buy a game, popping into Woolworths for the old pick a mix.
Oh, the 5 mini cans of drink for £1, 20p. So that we really are venturing off now.
Anyway.
But no, the pick and mix of Woolworths for those kids out there today. A little bit of pocket money, go to Woolworths, get as much pick and mix as you want for a couple of quid, and then 5 cans of your favourite pop for £1.
And then you get yourself your ladybird clothing.
Yeah, of course.
Log on to Neopets when you get home.
Don't forget
Check out
Habbo
they're getting
Hotel.
on. Crikey.
Do you remember Coke music as well?
Do not.
Yeah, I heard of it and didn't know anything about
But anyway,
it.
side scrolling.
Anyway, side scrolling beat 'em ups.
So Absalom actually released
Absalom?
yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah,
Which
but
is
annoyed
obviously
about it,
like
aren't we?
a-
because it's not an Xbox.
No, I think it's only
Is it a
no,
timed
it's
release
Steam,
or is it?
Steam, Switch, and PlayStation. So I don't know what the
I don't get that
conversation
like-
was there,
Yeah.
but a D&D inspired side scroll beat 'em up is right up my street.
That's a bit of
Avid
you,
D&D
isn't it?
player, like massively, and again like that. It's because it's same company that did Streets of Rage 6, isn't it? Or one of.
We had
Dot email or
so-
Lizard
So
Cube.
you got Lizard Cube, Emo, and Guard Crush.
It's
And
one
I
of
can't
them.
remember which one of those is the developer and the
Yeah.
publisher. But yeah, those are the three companies involved. I
Yeah,
think.
but I mean, when the trailer's got a frog that's a wizard, I'm sold. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I don't know which ones you two are specifically looking forward to.
Well, the Golden Axe. That's not really side scroller, is it?
No, well, we'll give you that one.
Yeah,
Well, Shinobi.
Yeah.
That's just come out. I haven't played it yet, but it looks so good, so
is
good. Same
phenomenal.
art style as Street Race 4,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's absolutely
the
phenomenal.
one I am absolutely dying to play is Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Yes.
I'm dying. I hope
Yeah.
that gets a physical release because I'd love to have that, in my collection. But yeah, that looks incredible. It's like it's got that Marvel versus Capcom style artwork, and I think you could play as so many different.
Like
series.
classic,
Yeah.
classic
Yeah.
sort of Marvel
Arcade.
characters, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Well,
like-
do you remember the old ones where you could? I swear, and I could be wrong. I'll have to confirm this. One of the old arcade cabinets for Marvel games had I want to say 6 players.
Yes, that's right.
It was 6, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
we
can't
played it
remember.
at,
It's like
Arcade
Rise of
Club.
the Sentinels, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, we played it at Arcade
Yeah.
Club. It had 3 screens.
Unbelievable.
This is like a 90s arcade
Yeah.
machine that had 3 screens.
So, I think, like you said, if you've got Storm, Venom, Spider-Man, Wolverine,
Classic Wolverine, yellow suit.
My worry on that is that we're going to fall back to what we spoke about earlier, where there's going to be a DLC hit of, Gambit's $3.99, or
Yeah.
Beast is $3.99.
I hope not.
Buy your X-Men pack, buy your
Yeah.
Avengers pack.
Well, I like to think they won't because with the side scrollers, because they're normally a cheaper game anyway.
Well,
like-
to make, to be fair,
Yeah, and they're
not as expensive as COD.
no,
are to
so
make.
they're not
No.
releasing it. It won't be like a 40-50 quid game. I hope not anyway.
I reckon 30, 35,
35's
maybe
normally
40 at a push.
So you kind of think
Yeah.
if a game's that cheap, the DLC probably won't be that much as well. But
Let's see if there is any. I mean,
yeah, you never know. But
This is
yeah,
Marvel we're talking about,
That
though. It's
game
a
does
shame.
look good. It does
some of
look good.
the old Marvel games had a fantastic scheme as well. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Did you ever
it's a
play
good
that?
game.
The old ones.
no, played it.
So basically,
Kinda like
it's a
RPG,
whole
innit?
yeah. It was like
Yeah.
a action, kind of Diablo style
Okay.
type thing.
Kind of like almost top down,
Yeah,
almost, wasn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
And it was like Nick Fury in Avengers Tower classic Nick Fury as well, not Sam Jackson as good as he is. Like sending you out on missions. But as you went along, so I think you start off with like Spider-Man, Thor, Wolverine, and Storm or something like that.
Okay.
But as you played through the game, you'd unlock more of the characters. I remember having the greatest time with this game as well because at one point you find a gumball machine, and if you click on it, out pops Blade, and then you've got him as an unlocked character. You're like,
Nice.
Blade, what are you doing in a gumball machine? mate?"
Oh, he's a Marvel character.
Yeah. Oh, why is he in a gumball machine?
He got stuck.
Fighting
yeah.
off them confectionery vampires.
He's got a sweet tooth.
Hey, very good.
But yeah, like obviously it's going off topic a little bit, but that whole concept of there was never a DLC. You unlocked, I think, hundreds of Marvel characters by just playing through the game.
Yeah,
I think I had the second one on PSP.
Oh, PSP.
Yeah, I think
What a
I,
dream.
Oh,
I
never
remember
had
that because
never
it
played the
looked
franchise.
really good on PSP. But yeah,
But Towerborn was an interesting one. We played through that, didn't we?
yeah, that's
A
very
little
good. That's got the mechanics of that are really like the fighting mechanics are top notch. I find the level design a little repetitive, but the mechanics are like for a side-scrolling beat 'em up, phenomenal. The game feels so fluid. You've got different abilities linked to different buttons. You've got like a wide area attack, like a heavy attack, a light attack. The dodging mechanics are really good.
Yeah.
And something I think Streets of Rage isn't very good for is dodging at all.
No.
Towerborn though, it's like you can actually roll out the way. You can then counter. It's a really good game.
Camera independence as well, something I find specific with...
Oh, when we're playing split screen or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So, well, we were doing it online, weren't we? But like, there's a lot of side-scrollers where if you're with other people, even playing online, and you move too far, you're not going to be able to go back independent of the other person.
Yeah,
so I think that's a good feature.
Have you played Towerborn yet?
I've seen it.
Let's give it a go.
Is it on Game Pass?
I think it is actually.
Yeah, it's Game Pass, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, really good one.
You can choose different classes, upgrade your character. There's a few little RPG elements in there, isn't there? You get like sort of loot on the floor. And
Yeah,
everything.
new gear and...
Get new
like,
gear and stuff like that.
New skills.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of like sort of other good beat 'em ups, side-scrolling ones, like obviously the Turtles games are really good. Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
I think that's 5 or 6 player. That I think. And I know
Yes.
I know it's definitely 5 player.
We definitely played 4. I don't know.
We
about-
completed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I
We
think
played
it
with
was
Rachel,
5,
didn't we?
wasn't it? I think it's 5 player.
Might
it might
be.
even be 6 player. We definitely at least did 5 people. Because I think
Yeah.
didn't Monique join in?
Maybe. I
Someone?
definitely remember us doing
Yeah.
it with
Rachel was playing it with
Yeah,
us.
Rachel was
Yeah,
definitely
she was.
playing
Yeah,
with us,
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was phenomenal.
I find side-scrolling beat 'em ups as a whole just one of the most accessible forms of gaming because the concept you haven't got to worry about. Like in COD, you've got to slide and you've got to practice your aiming. You've got to, you've got to master the game. Whereas a side-scrolling beat 'em up, you can just pick it up. You've got 3 buttons usually: punch, jump, special, or punch, kick, jump, special, and that's it. You just go around beating people up. It's fun. It's cathartic. It's an easy pick
You
up.
couldn't
and play
wait to
game.
put cathartic
It's
in there.
my
could you?
favourite word.
But it's also as simple and as complex as you want it to be.
Yeah.
So if you want to just spam punches and then launch a special attack when the bar's up there,
Whatever works for you.
you do it.
Absolutely.
If you want to be a Street Fighter veteran slapping combos out left, right, and centre, the
dodging,
game will let you do it,
parrying,
like,
and yeah, absolutely.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a genre that I've got more enjoyment out of than side-scrolling beat 'em ups. It's just such a simple concept, and they're such easy games to play, and every platform has one or multiple. Like the Switch, especially, has got loads. Very good on the Switch.
If you had to pick your favourite of all time,
Of all time, Streets of Rage 2, without a doubt.
2.
Yeah, I no reservations in saying that. Streets of Rage 2 is my favourite side-scrolling beat 'em up of all time. The soundtrack is incredible. The mechanics are incredible. The way it's drawn is incredible. It's the perfect side-scrolling beat 'em up in my opinion. How about you guys?
I'm gonna be quite obscure here.
Okay.
On the Game Boy Color, and this was before it was WWE. WWF Betrayal.
Flipping heck,
And
WWF.
you start off, you pick a wrestler. I think there's like 6 different wrestlers. You got Undertaker, Rock. Always played the Rock.
Of course.
And something happens. I think Vince McMahon betrays you or whatever. That's the story.
Typical.
And then you've got to then fight your way through the levels to then fight him at the end.
That sounds epic.
It's a
We'd have to find that.
It's a WWE side-scrolling beat 'em up, and I played it so much on the Game Boy, the cartridge burnt out, and then
Amazing.
one day I clicked it in my Game Boy Color, and it didn't go, ba-ding, and I went, oh no,
Oh no, Jack!
because I was a kid, I didn't have any money, so that was it.
Oh, I bet you were gutted.
I was, yeah.
Oh man.
I burnt the game out. I played it so much, but yeah,
Crikey.
that's one of my favourite ones. You'd have to have a little look on
We'll
YouTube.
stick some footage on the screen.
I think for me it's original Streets of Rage,
Yeah, fair play.
which is, I mean,
fair play.
you won't be able to tell, but me and Matt are cousins, and we've known each other our whole lives, obviously.
Yeah.
We smashed through that as kids so many times. Streets of Rage is just
Again, another game with a banging soundtrack.
Oh, phenomenal, and that holds up today.
Oh god.
That I mean, what people did with chiptune back then,
Yuzo Koshiro, thank you for your contribution to gaming music.
massively.
He came back for number 4 as well, actually.
Yes,
Was it the same bloke? No way.
Well, I mean, not the entire soundtrack, because they did like a collaboration with other like chip tuney sort of retro sounding artists. But
like that.
speak of the devil, it's my ringtone. So we've just had a brief intermission to go and pick up Jack's parcel. We are now going to move on to our final topic, game of the year or potential game of the year. So, shall I start? Or?
Yeah, go for it.
For me, I'm hoping it will be Metroid Prime 4. I'm very, very much looking forward to that game. So I can't really choose a game of the year at the moment, but I'm pretty confident in Nintendo. It's been a long time coming. It was announced in 2017
Yeah,
originally. It was rebooted a few years later because they basically offloaded the development of it to Bandai Namco, which apparently messed it up big time, so Nintendo were really unhappy. Gave it back to the original studio who made Metroid Primes 1, 2 and 3, Retro Studios, which they should have done from the start. And it's been in development since, and will finally be out on the 4th of December. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And so yeah, my game of the year will hopefully be that. I bet you guys.
go on, Jack.
I'm gonna throw a bit of a curveball out there. So
All right.
obviously the obvious thing is the Switch 2 come out, and you got Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Yeah, fair
great
play.
games. But my favourite game of the year, I'd say Mafia Old Country,
Oh, okay.
because I loved the Mafia games, and this was like Mafia 3 kind of went free roaming, whereas 1 and 2 were like a straight narrative where you follow each mission and that. So
Fair play.
There was no free roam. There's free roaming after to get all the collectibles.
Yeah,
but
fair.
Number 3 was like, it was fun, but you could you didn't have to stick to the set mission. You could go and do your own thing and then go back to it. Mafia, the old country, went back to classic Mafia where you literally have to go through the story mode.
Fair play.
And it was set in turn of the century in Sicily. So
Nice.
it shows you kind of like the Mafia, how they first started in that. It's a good story. And then, it finished, and I was sort of like, one of them games where you get so invested and you feel a little lost when it finishes.
Yeah, I love that feeling. It's like you spent so much time and
Yeah.
effort into completing the game. You get really invested in the
Yeah.
story, you get emotionally attached to it.
But it had a really good story to it, and it had loads of like characters from the previous Mafia series, but they're younger in it because obviously it's a prequel.
Yeah, fair play.
So yeah, I'd say that, because there hasn't been, for me anyway, like a ton of games as of late. I think Christmas time it will be, because you think next month's the new Hyrule game.
Yep. Age
then
of
you got-
Imprisonment.
Then you got Metroid. Little Nightmares 3's out this month, which I really love them games. But I think up until now, right, don't include the Switch 2, there hasn't really been many games kind of that I've been really anticipating for. So I'd have to say Mafia, Old Country, and an honourable mention for Pac-Man World 2 repack.
Oh, yeah, fair play.
Which I've just completed. And,
Nice.
That was good fun. Classic kind of platformer. It looks nice and polished. So
Nice.
that's my little 2 cents on the matter.
Good shout, especially Pac-Man.
Things, there's been a few gems this year already. So
There's been a few, hasn't there? There's been quite a lot
yeah,
of you,
for
actually.
me, there's been quite a few. Avowed was really good. I got really into that. Fantastic combat. Doom, Dark Ages. I mean, you know what you're getting with Doom.
Forgot about that one.
But there's icing on the cake. It's
Okay.
Claire Obscure. Expedition 33.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, the small development team, it was flawless. I didn't have any bugs. It was just something fresh. They introduced the mechanics of dodging and parrying to RPG combat, so we like your old sort of Final Fantasies, when you get into a random encounter, if it's just a generic enemy, you're like, oh, got to spam attack until I get rid of them, that kind of thing. With Claire Obscure, every combat had a ringtone that went with it.
Hi, baby, you all right? She is, yes. All right. Love you, bye. I need to feed Hatton in a minute.
How do you want to do this?
We'll just carry on.
Restart?
Yeah, just carry on.
You can cut out that.
Okay, yeah,
When
it's
you-
fine.
when
Keep
you-
the fart there.
when that kicks in, you go.
Clay Obscure.
Yeah, so they introduced that combat sort of scenario, which made every encounter one that you had to focus on.
Okay.
And great enemies, cracking story, characters, visuals, soundtrack. If you get a chance, I'll tell you what, if that gets released on vinyl, that's worth getting.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely phenomenal soundtrack.
Soundtrack makes the game for me.
Yeah, hugely. And I am fairly convinced that'll end up being Game of the Year.
When are the Game Awards, actually?
They're normally sort of early year after, aren't they? Or am I making that up?
Alexa, when are the Game Awards?
The 2024 Game Awards will take place on December 12th, 2024,
Must be late.
7:30 p.m. Eastern at the Peacock.
Right, so Alexa's basically saying that last year's ones took place. Alexa, shush, please. Bloody hell, doesn't want to shut up. Alexa basically said that there'll be last year's ones were December 24, so it'll be December this year. So 24th of December-ish,
Yeah.
or whatever Alexa said. December this year, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll find out then, I guess.
Yeah. I'm interested to see. Yeah, I mean, have there been any other big names other than like I said, like Avowed, Doom, Metroid's coming up?
There's been a few games, but just nothing that's really piqued my interest. Games are so expensive nowadays. I'm quite selective in what I buy, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It's got to be in you. Yeah, because what I'm trying to think of what games I bought this year. So
Indiana Jones.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
last
meant to be
year.
good, yeah.
Oh, was it last year?
That because I got that for
Was it
Christmas
really?
last year.
Did you?
Yeah,
Blimey, I
yeah.
thought
So
it
it's
was
the
this
back end of last year.
Blimey.
This year, Power Rangers come out, didn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Season
that
one.
was. I
Rita's
tell you
Rewind
what,
was good.
yeah, that will be my game of the year this year then, because I love that game. It's the pixel art.
Yeah.
Art is graphics are amazing. The bits where it turns 3D.
Yeah, when
And-
you're running ahead.
Yeah,
Zord-
it's like
Zord
classic
combat
Mega
as well.
Drive looking games. Yeah,
It sort of come out of nowhere, that game, though, didn't it? It's sort of like,
I think we found out about it
Yeah.
weeks before it came out.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then we
yeah.
were
And then
just
it was
on
like,
it.
bam, it's
Like,
so good.
yeah.
so what else did I buy this year? Sort of, because I bought a ton of Switch games.
It's all been Game Pass for me.
I'll tell you what, hold my mic. So what do I get? Soul Reaver Remastered, 1 and 2. It came out this year. No.
Any other Pikmin games?
You got Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Of course.
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh
HD.
yeah, of course.
That
Yeah, the
come out,
re-release of
even
the
though that's
3DS
a
one.
Re-release.
Did the Zelda game come out this year?
That was last year.
Oh bloody hell!
Yeah.
I think it's out for now.
On to the next one.
Mario Galaxy.
Oh, yeah,
1 and
both
2.
of those,
If you
yeah.
want to count, it's not really a new game though, is it?
And
Like,
it's a new release.
yeah.
I doubt that's going to be in the running though.
Yeah, I think that's it. Really?
So from what I'm looking at here, a couple that I don't think us three have played, but that will be potentially mentioned.
Thank you.
Death Stranding 2.
I haven't played the first one.
I know people loved the first one, so that's in the running. Dare we say Assassin's Creed Shadows?
I don't think that'll get game of the year.
No,
somehow.
I mean,
I don't think it's a
So
contender.
boring, that series.
Atomfall, which for me did not bite the
Didn't
cookie.
play it?
No, I
Didn't bite the
expected.
cookie?
Didn't bite the cookie.
That's not the one set in England, is
Yeah,
it?
it was supposed to be like Fallout in England.
Yeah,
and
I
I
look-
just
It looked interesting, what I saw, but
couldn't get
did
on
you
with
play it? or-
Yeah, well, again, it's day one Game Pass, so
Well,
that's another one.
You might
that
as well, to be fair, then. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't. I didn't love it. Claire Obscure, like I said. Like,
Oh, Metal Gear Solid Delta.
yes,
I
Snake
bought that.
Oh,
So I
Mafia.
haven't played it.
Blueprints actually
Oh, a lot of
is
people
in
are
with a
going
good
about how
shout.
good that is. Yeah.
So it was a. I don't even know how to explain it because it was a puzzle game, but with a really interesting twist. So basically, you would go room to room, but you had a certain amount of steps you could take, and steps meant going into a new room or back into an old room.
Okay.
And
Interesting concept.
yeah, but basically you would have a diary, and every time you finished all your steps for the day, it would mean day over, and the game would reset the next day, and it's all a whole set of new rooms.
Okay.
And yeah, I won't say too much because obviously if people are going to play it, you want to
Yeah,
sort of get the sort of
please,
spoilers.
yeah.
of it. But I know
Don't be that
so
guy.
many people, so many people who got into it and found it phenomenal and like groundbreaking. So that's another definitely in with a chance there. Civilization 7. I know people love the Civ games, but I don't think they're ever ones
No, I think
to hit that.
and it,
Ghost of Yotai,
yeah,
sequel to
Ghost of
Ghost of
Tsushima,
Tsushima.
yeah.
I don't know again if that's hit
That's meant
the
to
mark.
be fantastic, that, to be fair.
Split Fiction's meant to be pretty good, actually.
I absolutely loved. Oh crikey, I'm hitting a brain fart. What's the one before Split Fiction? It Takes Two.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Did
yeah.
you play it?
Yes,
Oh,
I've got it. Love it.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
So
game.
Split Fiction's got a chance. Elden Ring Night Rain. I really want to have a go on that because it's basically Elden Ring but as a like roguelite.
Oh.
So I do like a roguelite.
You know what else? And I don't think this counts,
Go
but
on.
I'm going to say it anyway. The new Gears of War remastered.
Oh yeah, Reloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
looks
like-
amazing. To be fair,
to be-
But the graphics that is, I played
it's
it.
the
It looks
third
amazing.
time that game's been released. But like,
and
get-
on PS5 now.
I know it's bad. That
It's
really
weird, isn't it? It's odd.
I get the approach though,
Yeah.
I get the approach too, but
because it's
it's
almost
just odd.
like
Yeah.
it's almost like Xbox are kind of trying to coax, but it's almost like when they go, "Oh, have this as a little taster," and then you think all the PS5 players are like, "Yeah, I really like Gears of War." You think, yeah, if you want to play the others, they're on Xbox.
For only 25.
Yeah, I know.
$22.99 a month for Game Pass.
It's almost like how they kind of they're coaxing you in. It's like, oh, you want a bit of Gears of War? Go on, Play that.
Well, I guess
Oh,
they're
Halo, Doom.
they're gearing up, pun intended, for
War.
Gears of War E-Day.
Yes.
Which
When's
will
that?
they'll be mad
Next
to
year.
make that a PS5 game as well. If that's an exclusive, that's I
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
I get the
really hope
marketing scheme there. It's almost like they're just trying to poach because Microsoft have been quite ruthless, haven't they? They've bought all these
Yeah.
gaming studios,
I mean, that's why they're charging people for Game Pass. Well, more money for Game Pass
and that's
now.
why
To make up the
my
cost.
opinion, like I know the Xbox One was inferior to the PS4 in terms of game catalogue wise because the PS4 had just loads of games.
PS4 was more powerful as well.
Yeah, and it had the PS4 had the better exclusives, but now I feel like the Series X on whole is a better console to the PS5. There's more to do with it. Backwards compatibility, which is a
Absolutely.
massive selling point,
Yeah.
especially the Switch 2. They got it, you could play all Switch games on it and that. And I think because Microsoft have just went, right, we're not going to come second best against Sony again. They've just kind of they bought Bethesda, haven't they?
Yeah.
They own COD now, don't they? The
Well,
studio for COD.
It was ZeniMax they bought.
Yeah,
ZeniMax owned Bethesda, ID Software.
yeah. So they've just
Loads
blitzed
of
everyone,
games.
haven't they? Yeah,
Yeah, and you're thinking about Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, because was it Infinity Ward at one point?
Yes.
I think they're still
was
part of the
Modern
core.
Warfare
Yeah.
2 days,
Yeah,
like, yeah.
because you've got Treyarch, then you've got Infinity Ward, and they sort of alternate making the
Fingers in many
Treyarch did the Black Ops
pies.
games, didn't they? Like, yeah.
Treyarch
Fingers.
is the Black Ops games. Yeah,
Fingers in many a pie.
absolutely.
The thing I will say though with that, having gone from PS5 over to the Series X, the live service for the PlayStation, so the PSN, I was frequently, and I've got a couple of friends who'll attest to this as well, frequently having network issues with
Really?
PSN.
Okay.
It would quite often go down for no reason. Joining a party is stressful. Like, it was, you never know if someone's going to cut out. They'd have DNS issues and stuff like that, and people get kicked out of parties all the time, and you never know. You're constantly sort of like, is the PSN up today?
Yeah,
My
of course,
online
yeah,
network
yeah.
checks. Xbox, since getting onto the Series X and then the Game Pass, I haven't had a single problem. It's been smooth as a baby's bottom. So,
Well, Microsoft have that money, don't they? So they can make sure the experience is good.
well,
I
yeah,
always-
I mean, it's Microsoft, isn't it? If they can't deal with networks,
I know,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Something's
Basically
going wrong,
invented
yeah.
it, didn't they? Oh, Bill Gates would be seething.
Livid.
I was going to say rolling his grave. He's not
He's
dead
still
yet,
alive,
is he?
Chang.
Rolling in money. Is what he's doing.
But I always thought that the Xbox has always trumped any other console with online services.
Yeah, always.
Because when I never had the original Xbox, and I know a lot of people that did have, online gaming was only just kind of coming through then, and it was like people didn't really have broadband at home in 2001, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
People didn't really have broadband and that, or it was dial-up, and it was
Yeah.
just a luxury. It wasn't
Crikey.
an amenity.
Well, Xbox Live was launched in 2004, believe it or not.
Yeah,
3
so
years later.
So yeah, but no one really kind of play. I know like some people Etherneted the old Xbox and that, but the 360 is when it really took off online gaming.
yeah.
And I, like you, but a few generations back, I got the PS3, and these lot all bought a 360. So I was getting FOMO.
Oh,
So, like,
powers, yeah,
when
of course.
Yeah.
PSN first came out, it was free.
Yes.
Because I remember when I first got the PS3, I got the PS3 about 2 months after it got released, and it cost me 525 quid when it first came out. And you think,
It's actually a lot back then.
yeah, I know,
Hell of a lot.
because it was a Blu-ray player, and that was like that's what bumped it up.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that come out, and I was playing online, and I thought the online service was so kind of clanky to try and get in, and then I was,
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
playing it with Paul, and
Pag.
and me and him were the only ones that had the PS3, and to kind of get into it, you didn't get a headset with your Xbox.
Yeah, to buy one of those cheapo Bluetooth.
Yeah,
ones,
which
didn't
was,
you?
yeah, because they had to. You had to use a Bluetooth headset. And anyway, I ended up a few years later getting a 360 because I didn't want to. I wanted to play online with everyone. Boom! You got a headset with it included, and then you press one button, add it to a party, invite into a game, hold the Xbox button down. Boom! You're done.
It's so much easier, wasn't it?
I
Like
know.
joining games, finding matchmaking, talking to your friends, just having a voice chat with your friends was so much more intuitive on the 360 than it was on the PS3.
It was
Apart from Red Ring of Death.
Oh,
That was
Yeah,
that
the
was a big
failure
one.
rate was over 50% of consoles.
I never had it, thankfully.
I had it twice.
Really?
Mine flashed at me once. And I was like, "Ah!" like that. And then it flashed. It was so weird. It flashed red, and I was like, no. And then I turned it back on again, and then it come up with a green ring, and I was like, and then I thought, hang on a minute. And like for about a week after that, every time I was turning it on, I was like,
You was holding your breath,
I was like that, watching the telly, and I was going,
waiting for the smoke to come out
But it
the
never
top of the
went wrong.
console.
The only thing that went wrong with me, the disc tray wouldn't open properly, and
The dusty.
yeah, and I had to have like a flathead screwdriver I have to press the disc button and then bend it, and then it would jimmy it open. And then, my PS3 got the yellow light of death.
I remember that because you lost the Blu-ray in it, and you literally butchered the console to get it out.
I was watching the night before the original Batman with Michael Keaton on Blu-ray, and I'd never seen it before, so I thought, so I've put it on, and it was like this is about 11 o'clock at night, and it's a good 2 and a bit hour film, and I got about half hour in, and you're going like that, and I thought, no, I've turned PS3 off, and then it would remember on the Blu-ray where you left off.
That's right, yeah, like
The
a
thing is,
bookmark.
the PS3 was working fine. It was the original fat PS3 that I had, and it was working fine.
That was a beast of a console.
Yeah,
And then I woke up the next day and I was like pressing a button, it's going beep 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 beep, and it was flashing yellow. And then I thought, what? And I googled it and I went, yellow light of death. It was like hard drive
Oh
corruption.
no!
And then I went, I'll just get the disc out and think about it later. It wouldn't even get the disc out. So then I've had to like go on YouTube and watch a video on how to dismantle a PS3. And I thought, well, the PS3's had it anyway, so I was just snapping the thing apart. And there it was, just this little bat logo on a disc like that, looking at me going,
Save me,
Father!
Save me!
Help! And then I went straight to Sainsbury's. This is how long ago it was. Sainsbury's used to sell consoles, didn't
I
they?
bought another console.
And I went in there and I got this slim PS3
Nice.
and a Good Friday deal. And then I went home that night and then I saw Jack Nicholson as the Joker, and then I finally got to the end of it. But,
And then that PS3 broke.
No, it didn't actually. No, the Slim was better.
Yeah, they were
built.
solid. They were solid.
See, I remember getting my consoles through. Do you remember when I don't know if they still do it, but do you remember when you used to be able to get a console through a mobile phone contract?
Yes,
That's how I used to get mine.
Yeah, it as like a gift.
Yeah.
and it adds a slightly more, like a slight bit of money to your bill every month.
Over the course of your 2-year contract, you probably paid more than enough to cover it. But yeah, those are always good ways around. Like, I don't know if they still do them anymore. They might do.
I think so, but I think like it's just like 0% credit.
I
added
think
on
you
to
can
your
do it
contract now.
on. You could do it on your like Sky TV account. You can get like an iPad, but you get on like interest free. So like stuff like that, you could say you wanted to buy like some tech, and then you go, like the latest iPad, I don't know, 400 quid, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you bang it on your Sky account.
Yeah.
And you just pay it off interest free. So there's perks like that still, but I don't know if you could still do it with your phone. But
Well, I mean, I didn't pay for it monthly, but my Switch 2 actually bought from EA's website, using like the app, because like each company, there was like this, someone made this website, and thank you to whoever that was, by the way, someone made this website that was tracking the stock for the Switch 2, or like pre-order stock, I should say. And it came up with EE, so like bam, I pre-ordered it through my phone app, like through the EE official app on my phone. I mean, I could have done it, pay monthly if I wanted to, but I paid for it outright on I used a credit card, but still.
yeah.
Like there is the option to do that now.
Yeah.
Pay for it monthly, 0% on some places, or just bundle it in with your phone contract.
I
Common thing now.
when I got my
still.
Switch 2, I took it out on MatPal.
Oh yeah.
It's a 2-year interest free. Otherwise, a little angry man comes knocking at your door and just
You cheeky bugger. Little angry man.
takes your kneecaps out if you ain't paid it off in 2 weeks. 2 years, sorry.
2 weeks, that's right. You're in
Yeah.
7,000% interest already.
The only thing back on topic that I hadn't forgot to mention, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Not play them.
No, I've not played them either.
Deliverance?
But they... not that one. Get the banjos out.
I don't want a VR experience of that.
Squeal for me, pig. Yeah. That's got a proper high rating. Kingdom Come Deliverance. People love it.
What kind of game is it?
So it's a first-person medieval.
Hold up, did you show us the
story.
trailer for that?
Maybe. Basically, from what I remember, you play as like a peasant lad, and you're making your way in the medieval world. Like, I don't know how far it goes. As I say, I've not played it. I just know that you can like become a knight. And
I'm sure,
blah, blah, blah.
because you showed us
You
a
showed us
trailer of that
something.
vampire game, and then there was a medieval one as well. You traipsing
Yeah,
through,
Dawn
like,
of the Bloodwalker. Yeah, that's the Witcher one. Yeah.
what's the one? There was like a medieval one. You're traipsing through like
Oh
marshland.
yes, that I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. It's a third-person action horror, I guess. But it's basically what if you were a knight in a zombie apocalypse. Cannot remember what it's called. I'll have to.
Oh,
I'll find out.
I remember that now.
We'll find out and we'll put the title.
Yeah, it was a side scroller, wasn't it? Was it a side scroller?
No. This is a proper sort of
Third
Dark
person
Soulsy
thing.
type
Yeah.
thing. It looks really good. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of games coming up where some of the trailers, I look at them and I think, you gonna be able to pull that off? Like, it just
Well,
looks
this is the
way
problem, isn't
better than
You need to be careful with the trailers that are just cinematics.
Yeah.
Make sure you see a gameplay trailer.
that is something that the industry keeps doing a lot at the moment that really frustrates me. When it's like, oh yeah, a new trailer for this game, and you get a 2-minute cutscene, and some of them
hate
you even
that,
look at it
yeah.
and you're like, what game is this? Like, what happens? What's the story?
Yeah.
You've just shown me some woman walking down a path talking about XYZ, but I don't know what the hell's going on and what the game is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love a cinematic trailer, but it needs to be coupled with a bit of gameplay, or maybe like a week before or a week after, a just gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
So there's room for both, I think.
Especially in an established franchise.
Yeah,
Like, if you
yeah.
get a cinematic, and obviously Blizzard smashed this, if you get a cinematic
Yes.
trailer for Diablo,
Oh,
you know what kind of game it is. You
Yeah,
know what Diablo
yeah, of
is.
course.
So the cinematic trailer's just letting you know what this next part of the story is with,
Yeah,
Devil's
yeah.
Angels or whatever.
especially if
Demons
it's
and
like
Angels.
DLC, because you know what the core gameplay is like already.
But when it's
So-
a completely new concept of a game name that you've never heard before,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's like just this gameplay, cinematic trailer, and you think, I ain't got a clue what's going on.
No, no,
Doesn't
absolutely.
make me want to put it to my wish list or anything. So
Well, I'll tell you what, I've had a right good time with this chat, lads.
A hoot and a holler.
Yes.
both of those things.
At the same time. So if you enjoyed our chat today, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, donate limbs. We're not fuss what ones. Help us become, help us do more of this. We love it. It's just what we are. Nerds. Rise of the nerds.
Nerd.
Plural, nerds. You're a nerd.
I thought it was quite cool.
Oh,
Well,
dear.
being a nerd is cool. And don't
It
let
is.
anyone, I mean that, don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Awkward silence before we end the show. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned or stay alert for the next video.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching our latest video. In the words of Murray the Moth, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and drop us a follow on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok at The Dusty Cartridges.